Do you feel alone and isolated? You might not even initially notice loneliness creeping into your life. It frequently happens gradually, leaving you isolated. The majority of people find loneliness to be a heavy burden. Humans inherently seek out meaningful contacts with other individuals because we are accustomed to living in tribes. We can be seeking a true connection with a nice and helpful person as well as social engagements. The collection of uplifting lonely quotes below was put together to assist you improve your mood and break bad behaviors. Have fun reading. You might also enjoy our list of effective things to do when feeling lonely as well as our tried and true advice on how to be completely happy alone. Most often, loneliness is related with physical isolation. Someone who is socially isolated comes to mind when we think of someone who is lonely. Another kind of loneliness, on the other hand, refers to persons who feel isolated despite being surrounded by others. Despite being in a relationship and having many of friends, many people experience feelings of abandonment and loneliness. Although they may be surrounded by family, friends, and even co-workers, they may not have a reliable someone to turn to for emotional support. Because of this, feeling lonely does not necessarily indicate that no one is present. It simply signifies that we are feeling alone and lack a true friend or family member who cares genuinely about us. Unlike seclusion, loneliness is not always desired, which is why it can gradually lead us a stray journey of sorrow and emotional suffering. Having the courage to confess to yourself that you are feeling alone is the first step towards making things better. The ideas in the sentences that follow will assist you in improving. It's crucial to remember that you're not alone when you're feeling lonely. There are millions of other people going through the same problems and facing the same obstacles. Even more so, some of history's most enlightened and inspirational figures struggled with loneliness. Fortunately for all of us, these wonderful individuals solved their problems in unexpected ways. The list of encouraging statements about feeling lonely below summaries their thoughts on the subject. Ward against loneliness. A mind will lean more toward the cult of solitude the more creative and powerful it is. Life is beautiful when you're lonely. It gives sunsets a unique burn and improves the odor of the night air. You will understand that a little loneliness goes a long way in developing a richer, deeper, more vibrant, and colorful you if you learn to really sit with loneliness and embrace it for the gift that it is, an opportunity to get to know you, to discover how strong you really are, to depend entirely on yourself for your happiness. Humanity is prone to loneliness. Develop it. It penetrates within you, giving your soul room to expand. Never assume that loneliness will pass. Never look for those who will be able to relate to you, someone to fill that void. The exception, and a very big one at that, is a smart, sensitive person. Being alone oneself can be a luxury with many benefits. We all try to make time and space in our hectic lives for reflection, relaxation, and creative endeavors. When our desire for social and emotional needs is not satisfied, loneliness, which is much less satisfying, develops. Whether we live alone or with someone else, it is when we miss mattering to others. When we lack a confidant and are unable to receive assistance from our peers, colleagues, family, or friends, we experience social loneliness. Lack of intimacy makes it more probable that someone will experience emotional loneliness with one's parents, children, or romantic partner. In intimate, exclusive connections, different types of loneliness can cause despair and depression. A lack of fulfillment and diminished motivation to wake up on time, work electronically, and exercise regularly. Excessive procrastination and restlessness that are not alleviated by indulging in passive recreational activities like TV or radio listening. Many of us feel unclear about the future and powerless to influence when this period of solitude will end. At this point, grief and unhappiness can result from such an absence of control. According to research, happier people engage in more activities that provide them control, autonomy, and a sense of accomplishment. Repetitive movements needed for creative art creations. Depending on the numerous circumstances they experience, people may feel lonely. Physical isolation, relocation, divorce, death, or the loss of a close friend or relationship are a few common circumstances that can make someone feel lonely. A person may experience loneliness owing to a variety of psychosocial or psychological issues, such as depression, low self-esteem, or a lack of confidence stemming from feelings of worthlessness or a lack of a desire to form relationships with others. Lack of significant face-to-face connections with others, such as engaging in regular conversation with friends or spending time with family. Feelings of loneliness are influenced by lifestyle practices and routines. Pleasant solitude tends to increase positive feelings, especially the low-energy ones like calm and relaxation. Research indicates that when people are by themselves, they experience more joy and meaning and less emptiness. I wish everyone continued happiness. Remain a smile. Thank you for viewing this.